Bubbles. Bubbles. I do feel it is my responsibility to let you all know that this will not be a fun video. I'll try to keep the bubbles going though, because if it keeps you here, great. I will never doubt a tool that works. So this is gonna be a rough video, and in order for me to get through it, I'm gonna be referring to notes and articles right off screen here. But it is important, so the best thing that folks can do right now to support is to interact with the video and help as many people hear about this as possible. A lot of you guys have been hearing me talk about my dad, Bob Sam. He is Tlingit, and he does a lot of repatriation work for our tribe. And he has tasked me to share the Lost Alaskans project with you. But please understand that this is only part of the history of psychiatric institutions and criminalized mental illness. In order for this video to not get immediately removed, I am going to be glossing over a few subjects, and for folks who are ready to wade through more information, I have all of my sources linked. Okay, here we go. Morningside Mental Hospital was founded in 1883 by Dr. Henry Waldo Coe. By 1904, Morningside was awarded a contract from the U.S. Department of Interior to care for people who were mentally ill and/or had developmental disabilities from the territory of Alaska. Effectively, anyone who the court decided was truly insane, which could cover a wide variety of causes, was sent to Morningside. Between 1905 and 1968, nearly 5,000 patients were admitted to Morningside. From other patient data, the Lost Alaskans Project found that initially minors and other white adults were sent to Morningside, but later on it was more likely to be Alaskan natives and children who were sent. After Dr. Henry Waldo Coe's death in 1927, Morningside was taken over by his son, Wayne Coe. Although not a medical doctor, Wayne Coe had acted as hospital administrator. Questions of financial impropriety raised during hearings led by an investigation of the hospital by the U.S. General Accounting Office in 1956. By this time, Wayne Coe's son, Henry Coe, had entered the family business. The Coes were accused of using hospital funds for personal expenses, including trips to South Africa and Mexico, a beach property in Gerhardt, and a ranch in Stanfield, Oregon. The Coes were also accused of outrageous abuse of privilege, including the use of patient labor for home and hospital building and maintenance, under the guise of occupational therapy. The Alaska Mental Health Enabling Act was passed in 1956, and the Alaskan patients began being moved from Morningside to the new facilities in their home state. Lucy McCormick was one of the Lost Alaskans. At 41 years old, she was taken from her family to Morningside, where she died just 10 months later from an infection after getting a hysterectomy. She was buried in a thankfully marked grave in Oregon until 2023, just last year, when she was finally brought home to Fairbanks after her family had been without answers for 90 years. My dad recently called on the Department of Interior to expand their investigations of the Indian boarding schools to include institutions like Morningside Hospital. He has planned a trip to the site, and so this is, as of right now, he has asked me to join him for this trip. So I have everything booked, everything lined up, and thank you to everyone who has made that possible. Your support has made it completely possible for that to happen. And I will share what's appropriate from this trip. Folks have been asking how they can support, and the main biggest ask that my dad has asked from all of you is to just learn this history, share it, and make sure that folks know about what happened, because it's not taught. So please share this video, share the content from the playlist, take the time to go through my resources. I have been sharing for months now about it. As far as the details of the trip itself, I'm not part of the organizing for that specifically. My dad told me where to be and when to be there, and that is what I am doing. Thank you to everyone who has made it this far in the video. I think we're well over 6 minutes now. For the time being, though, this is what I have to be focused on. Thank you.